right, guys, welcome back to the Diamonds Dosage podcast. It's your girl Diamond, and thank you so much for tuning in once again. Today, we might have one of the craziest guests of the episode, of the season. I mean,
Of the
DJL.
history of this whole thing, we're gonna make history today. This is
DJL.
the beginning of the end. I just want y'all to know that we finna just turn my sis joint up. Can I
Thank you.
curse? We
Yes.
finna turn her shit up, man.
You have to turn this shit up, like you said. DJL in the
This
motherfucking
ain't no
building.
regular shit. I don't do interviews, nigga. And I talk a lot. Y'all know my dumb ass. So come on.
Okay, since you're already talking, can we get a little more introduction about who you are, what you do?
You know, a lot of people know me as the guy that you know, I would say my contribution to hip hop was on a lot of fronts. I think that before rap music, I was already a legend. I went to two high schools. I went to Hales Franciscan, and I went to South Shore High School. I was the youngest debater in the Chicago Debate League in 2008. I was the number one debater in Chicago. Y'all niggas could look it up. So I do this shit. I done won
I'm scared.
scholarship. I won the Abraham Lincoln debates. The new South Shore High School on 75th and Jeffrey was built because of me. The
Wow.
old bourgeoisie Jews that lived in the area had a representative that still was at the South Shore High School named Shelley. If you know anything about the east side of South Shore High School, it was a white flight that occurred, and they stopped building the new South Shore High School because it was an original building that was from the 30s, and then they had a new one, and then they just stopped building it once blacks started moving in the neighborhood. So a guy named Shelley, who was an alumnus, just stayed around. They call him old. They call old man Shelley. He was a white guy, Jewish, and he wanted to prove that South Shore still had intellectual ability with the kids. And I was a kid that was achieving academically as far as in, the debate stuff, and that was at DePaul University. It was in 2008, and I killed everybody. And that's facts. So before I met any of them motherfucking rappers that y'all know me for, I've been a legend. I've been doing this shit. Like, I'm not even a legend. I feel like this year I'm an icon. I think I'm approaching being an icon. Who's done more for black culture and achievements from the drill movement other than me and like a couple other people that I ain't gonna name? So I feel like my current contribution as far as things, I attribute them to being iconic. But I'm still a regular nigga. I'm gonna play the PS5. I'm gonna eat my Doritos and Cheetos. I'm gonna watch Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm gonna go ride in a fucking Range Rover and fucking BMW, and I'm gonna just like live my life and be on Clubhouse like 300 hours a month. So that's like my life, and that's where we at.
Thank you for the introduction. We appreciate
But
you.
most people know me just off the funny shit from working with Herb and Bibby, discovering them, and they know I discovered their ass. So shout out to them. I love them. They're my brothers. If they don't want to talk to me no more, it's all good. I got to play the collard greens for y'all niggas on Christmas. And we helped with development of Juice World, and so, among other things, I discovered Tink. Helped her get her original sound. Dreezy, I was instrumental in getting her deal. All these niggas will tell you this. We ain't doing no cap, no graduation cap, baseball cap, stocking cap, cap and gown, none of that. We
Okay.
telling motherfuckers straight up, this is what we did. And I'm humble about it, bro. I never want to really put myself in the light, but now I'm seeing like my voice is important to empower other niggas' voices. So that's where I'm at.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
but shout out to this new jacket though.
Because I mean,
Man, niggas gotta afford they leveraging of the intelligence out here, but we gotta communicate and speak to niggas in a way that they understand.
Yeah.
With this. Like I'm still Black Power, nigga. This the Martin Luther King Louis V. Facts.
that's why we're here today, to empower people and get them some conversation.
Some niggas don't need to be empowered though, but I appreciate you. You one of the leaders, and we gonna make sure that we assist you and shit.
Thank you. I appreciate you for coming out. You're that nigga and all. So
I'm not that
I'm
nigga.
humble.
I'm an icon. Like, I just really want y'all to know, like, anybody listen, I'm looking at this camera. I am
Look,
an
that's your
icon.
camera right there.
Listen, bro. Seriously. But we all icons, and nobody is nobody. And we trying to bring the next niggas in. Anybody that's disputing what I'm saying right now, you sit up there and you make 5-6 millionaires and change niggas' lives. a nigga that I discover is in the Forbes. So when you do that, holla at me.
Thank you for that, DJ. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Forbes, my nigga. The white man's measurement.
How has this year been for you, though?
I just found out, man, this year is that a lot of niggas gotta die.
Okay.
Right.
I was not expecting
don't
that.
pay no cutting. A lot of niggas.
We're not gonna cut it.
No, let's keep it a buck.
Go ahead.
A lot of niggas gotta check out for real, bruh. Like a lot of niggas is a part of the problem instead of the part of the solution. And death might not be physical. We might just need to kill these niggas' careers or kill these niggas' influence on our babies or anything. At the end of the day, let's be real. Niggas is scared to tell the truth. Because niggas don't want that bullet in their motherfucking brain juice and they brain when the shit happens because they scared to lose their life. Anything I'm saying, bro, and everybody want to act like, you know, I had a conversation with somebody who was like, oh, ew, are you truly built like that? You want to, hey, listen, bro. We gonna be who we gonna be. We only get one life. And we want to make the best of our experience on this earth, enriching and inspiring the cultural domination of our people on these international stages, bro.
Yes.
So that's what we
And like gatekeeping the culture, I feel like black people don't gatekeep the culture as far as just allowing everybody into our culture with no type of guidelines to it.
Yeah, because niggas want to suck that white dick because they think it's going to get them in the colony. But really, nigga, you still in the Nissan, my G. You a fuck nigga. You betraying our culture. You letting enemies in. And I'm not saying all white people enemies. I'm just saying people that have a conscientious objective to sabotage us. You let them in because you scared, because you a bitch. That's why I'm standing up. And I challenge anyone who, under the sound of my voice, who is inspired to change, be the change you want to see. But don't be on no figurative shit. Like if a nigga play with you as a man, defend yourself. As a woman, defend yourself. And defending yourself don't just mean guns and all that. Defend your honor. Defend your intellectualism. Defend your pride. And that's what
And
we
dignity.
at. Nigga play with my dignity, I'm slapping him. Facts.
Okay, so don't play with his
Ooh-ah.
dignity.
I'm on my big Gucci man energy, bro. We underdogs. We get in the position and we call these niggas out on the biggest stage possible. Facts.
That's how you coming?
Yes. That's how I came.
Okay.
I keep coming that way. I'm just doing it for myself. I went Nelson Mandela flow on other niggas' behalf and they got rich. And now it's my time to get myself rich. And fuck a relationship. If it's what's the point of having a relationship if it's not no honor and utilization in a relationship anyway?
Yeah.
I'm trying to protect air at that point. I'm not air beefing with nobody. I live in Chicago. I travel very strategically, and I will kill anyone trying to harm me or my family behind what I'm saying. I'm not on no ignorant, super gangbanging extra shit. I'm not on none of that. Because a lot of people having issues with what I'm saying on Clubhouse. And we're going to get into that.
We're going to get into that.
But we guys got to, hey, nigga, I'm at the point, I'm 28. You got to think, Martin Luther King, Dr. King, them niggas weren't even 40 yet before they checked out. They died before 40.
But look how much they added before they died.
Exactly. So I'm finna
added
start.
Value, yeah.
I'm finna start. I'm a crusader for the truth, and I'm a fucked up person too. I got a lot of fucked up ways. But at the end of the day, I just want the best for everyone, fair inclusion, fair treatment for artists, fair treatment for all human beings that's trying to handle their business. But I'm not no fake woke ass nigga. Like, there's a lot of niggas doing this shit because it's cool. Fuck being cool. We create the climate for our policies to be what's cool.
Yep.
Stop sucking dick. If you not, matter of fact, you know what? Stop sucking niggas' dick you don't even know. At least know the nigga dick you sucking.
Well, that's what I want to get into too, like with social media. But first, I see you got a little animosity, but
yeah, I'm just mad.
It's okay. It's
really
okay. Don't be mad at me though. Don't be mad at me.
I ain't mad at you.
I know. First, I want to get into some this or that questions. Okay. So the first question: you an ass or a titty man?
Ass for sure.
A man. I feel like men always pick the ass cheeks.
Because I can't. biologically do anything to breasts. I only could do it from a lust standpoint. Ass is the quintessential part of the focus of most men, and I'm a part of that company of guys. So ass
Okay, ain't
is
nothing wrong with it.
I love, and it don't got to be a big, dumb, large, humongous ass. I just want one that fits your body that has a little added gain to it, and then we maneuver forward in a sexual way. So,
Do you eat ass?
yes,
That's not even a question.
yes, for sure. I know I'm gonna regret this shit. Yes, I do.
Real kings eat ass, okay?
No, I'll be honest with you. I've eaten my woman's ass. I've experimented with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, if you eating pussy, at some point you're going
You
to
gotta
have
say
that
hello to the ass.
kind of. But at the end of the day, I'm not just like bitch been over like that. I mean, in the course of sexual, if you with your bitch, you will probably do that. But I don't think that that's a focal point. I think it's like, okay, I'm gonna go in. It's like dab, nigga. It's like, you know, like remember niggas dab, like, you know. But I'm not
Trick Daddy
like,
said it's like speaking to your neighbor. It's courtesy.
hey, what's up? You know, that's what it is, shit, you know, for me, you know, so. But we not just, you know, so.
Harold's or Uncle Remus?
Harold's. Uncle Remus is sweet
Sweet as
chicken.
hell. I always
Bro,
say that.
who wants sweet chicken? We're not Asian, my nigga.
You know
No disrespect to
what?
the Asians. I don't want sugar chicken, fuck
That shit
nigga.
tastes so
I
sweet.
want acidic chicken. I'm black. Salt, pepper, lemon pepper, motherfucking sauce. Yes, here. Fuck Uncle Remus. I'm talking.
Sports car or a luxury car?
I'm a BMW driver, so I get the sport and the luxury. But I think that a luxury is the wave. Like, facts.
You feel more comfortable?
I mean, I haven't driven an American car in a long time. God is good. So, you know, at the
Okay.
end of the day, if your ass in a Jeep or something, you losing.
Okay, no disrespect to the people that's listening. He just in a different tax bracket, okay, y'all?
Yeah. Man, shout out to the Lamborghini Urus is the next vehicle for me.
The disrespect.
The Lamborghini Urus is the next vehicle for me. I'm the last of the three. Herb has one, Bibby has one. I don't have one yet. But I promise you, by my birthday, February 16th, I will have acquired a Lamborghini Urus. And I'm going to do something that a lot of people ain't going to do. I'm going to ride up and down 79th in my shit. Facts. Every day.
I can't wait for that for you. I love that for you.
You know why I want to do that? I don't want to do it for motivation. I just want to do it to show white cops like, yes, nigga, I am somebody. Jesse Jackson flow. Facts. So, yeah, no, it's all good, bro. I just want to inspire the people.
And last one. Light or dark liquor?
Okay. I feel like I personally like dark liquor. First of all this shit is the white man poison. So let's just put it out there. I'm not going to be on no...
Tequila be fine.
Now, let me tell you something. Light liquor is another level. You might wake up in somebody's bed that you don't know off the light liquor. But the dark liquor, you might be fucking in the car outside. So for me, I'm definitely light liquored all day because the shots be different. But that dark liquor, bro, I see why niggas was having 15, 20 kids and shit. So I can't do that.
Tequila for me too. It's more like a upper. Like the brown be like a downer. The tequila give me a little boost. I don't know.
Man, look, that tequila, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. You get enough tequila, it's like you off that D. Facts. I'm trying to tell you, that shit changed a person's whole energy. It ain't no mistake Meek Mill's 1942 shot turn a monster. Yeah. Because I don't know what
They
that do with
do.
niggas. That shit have a motherfucker twerking in church. Facts. On my mama, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
This man is crazy.
Hey, you know what? I've heard that a lot. I embrace it at this point. I think I am crazy. You know what I say? You know what, motherfucker? I am crazy. But I don't give a fuck.
My first conversation with you was yesterday. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, something's
Yeah,
crazy, but I like
I have
him.
a mental problem, self-admittedly, but nigga, we all do.
We all do, yes.
I'm slow for real. But you know what? I think it's a thin line between genius and what insanity. So,
Okay.
So what's next?
The next thing is the topic. So we about to get into it. Unless you got some other shit to say off your chest.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. So we're gonna get into the topic today, y'all. And the topic is about social media and creating healthy boundaries. Like what's healthy, what is compromising your real persona, what are the boundaries when it comes to social media with relationships, everything, career, everything. So I just want to start off with asking you if you saw The Social Dilemma, because I saw that documentary on
No,
Netflix.
I
You
haven't.
never saw it. It's about basically they break it down. They break it down and saying like these social media apps like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of these apps is creating basically a validation system for people, and they making people be addicted to these apps intentionally. It's not like the most humane thing.
Yeah. My thoughts on that is it's addicting because it's high school all over again. You know what I'm saying? Like Instagram, like I could facilitate certain things in my life off of Instagram. Like that's what people don't understand. People's getting rich off this shit. People
Yes.
is getting women, women is getting men, people is getting cult followings, off some pictures. Off motherfucking pictures, dog. So when you at that point in your life where you in your phone and your phone is like essentially like, it's your ID. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The core of your life.
It's recording your life. It's like, bruh, I think this. A brother named Sarah Seti, who I admire and honor that brother's contributions to our people so much. He said some funny shit. He said the fucking worst thing they could have did to these niggas is give all these niggas a camera on their cell phone. Because it ain't like we record the babies being in a good position or having fun or recently we have when he said the statement, it wasn't we wasn't recording the marches or talking about the Sean Bills or Sean Bell, well, not when that was, but let's say like the Freddie Grays and all them type of people. We wasn't doing that initially. But a nigga record the worst parts of Black America. 50 niggas jumping on a bitch and her mama.
I'm
Black
sorry, that's
woman
not
having
something.
an abortion in a tub. These niggas, 50 niggas in Walmart set black baby on fire, like the worst of our people. And we have people watching that shit, and you wondering why they feel the way they feel, because they generalize the actions of a few misguided youth on the entirety of Black America. And you wondering why it's Karens out here. And you wondering why it's Kens and all, I don't know the male equivalent of Karen, but white men that's, racist, because they seeing this shit. World Star Hip Hop has destroyed our people.
Wow, that's deep. That's a deep statement to
Because,
say.
they had the premise, but when they was able to see that shit, come on, bro. World Star Hip Hop, YouTube, a lot of that shit contributes. I don't
Yeah.
want to just drop it on one.
Yeah.
Nigga, part of us, some of the music, if our music inspired one person to kill another person, then nigga, I fucked up black culture. We all equally yoked in that, and we got to be responsible. But to your point, like an app like Clubhouse is like Dr. Greg Carr said, like Chinua Achebe says, it could be the knife on the thing that holds it all together. We at the point where whatever movie you was talking about, we are about to enter an app
Yes.
that could change everything and end it all, because you're bringing everybody together in a space verbally. That's scary.
Yeah, like we was just saying yesterday on the phone, like, Clubhouse is Twitter on steroids, but I do want to get back to the black point that you made and how they, because everything is just like there. We could see it at all times. We could see people doing everything in their life, whatever they want to share, and white people watching black people. I feel like, well, white people have been racist, but this has just heightened it with social media and them showing our culture, especially on War Stop Hip Hop. That's like my first introduction to like,
Crazy shock
yeah,
videos.
to shock shit.
Nigga shock videos was invented on that website. It's the father of a shade room. It's the father of a lipstick alley. It's the father of a
Because when you hear World Star,
world star. Because think
you
about
gotta go
that.
crazy.
It was the father. Look, that's a topic on Clubhouse I'm gonna do. Did World Star Hip Hop expose other cultures to the worst parts of black culture. And that's a real conversation and debate we gotta have.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
I think that everything is heightened on social media, like, because we see so much and because it travels so fast. News travels so fast. Like, you went back in the day, it would take a day for everybody to know what's going on in the world, and social media has just heightened that.
Time
So it's
travel.
like,
Modern
yeah,
day time travel.
it's overconsumption to a point where our brains don't even know like what's important and what's not important.
Information is to be, but look, knowledge is born though. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this: I'm supposed to know what the fuck is going on. We supposed to have the discipline and the discernment to know how to manipulate these situations in a positive way. Imagine if Clubhouse existed during the time of slavery. It wouldn't be slavery.
What they would have been on there talking about?
No, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, let's just say a system. I'll argue better. Let's just say a system like Clubhouse, where it was a real-time communication system in the inner part continent of Africa, could all communicate with one another and say, "Hey, these people is coming." We wouldn't be here right now
Exactly.
because they would have been able to communicate. The lack of communication in history has historically been something that has stopped people from being able to make key moves in chess games that determine how civilizations are for the long term for the long term effects of any type of colonization. So you can't play chess if you don't know what the fuck going on. And technology has always been used to dominate. And niggas is not prepared for this shit that's coming.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the new racism is this. I might not be a Klansman and walk up on you and say nigga. That's just some historical shit. I'm gonna get my shit off. I might oppress you, nigga, because you live in a community and you can't get internet that could get you there. Or you might get 1,000 megabits per second from Comcast, but you can't upload that fast. So you can't reload your gun quick enough to counter me. But if I go in a white neighborhood, I got 1,000 megabits up and down or downtown. So, nigga, you don't even got no internet access. So how could you even contribute? The only thing you got is your phone in a rudimentary sense, really basic. So our people in a state of emergency. If you want to ask me what I learned in 2020, I learned that niggas got to die because we got a lot of Benedict Arnolds in our community. We got a lot of motherfucking Judases in our community. A lot of niggas that's ain't really trying to help people. It's a lot of fake woke, fake publicity stunt actors. Niggas got, taking this COVID shit and making themselves rich off of establishment, and that's good. If you out EDDing, if you out motherfucking, doing whatever you got to do, in my opinion, get your money. Unemployment, rob these people because they rob jobs. But be smart. Move like what? An escaped slave. The underground. Let me say something to all y'all black folks. The Underground Railroad has been reinstituted right now. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is the time. You may have to flee up out this motherfucker. That vaccine is on the way. If you niggas don't comply, you might die. You know what I'm saying? It's either time to fight back or get destroyed. You heard that nigga? You heard Dr. Khalid Muhammad? This the year of the bullet or the bullet. You don't have a choice. You do not have a fucking choice no more. You can sit up here and listen to Lil Durk and Drake all day, or you could get off your ass and make preparations to prepare and brace for impact for the impending battle that's coming. That Clubhouse just gave a fucking verbal machete to everybody in America and subsequently in the Western civilized quote unquote world.
So you feel like Clubhouse is so detrimental because it's so personal and you can actually hear these people's voices.
Bro, it's interpersonal technology without being personal. It's synthetic, my nigga. It's no different than
when I be in them rooms, people don't be caring. They be
They
letting the
don't care.
chopper sing. Like, it
gonna let
don't
the
matter
chopper
who in the
sing.
room. If you a celebrity in the room, they don't give a fuck. They calling you out. They saying what you did wrong. They critiquing your music. They critiquing your content or whatever. They don't give a fuck.
Because at the end of the day, I'm doing it because I feel like it's right. But I know they view it as, oh, he's clout chasing. And it's cool. Because if I get the clout, which I am chasing, we can help our people. We can put the information out here and really do the necessary work. It's balance what I'm talking about. The parity is there. We gonna help niggas and we gonna have fun. Help niggas, have fun. Edutainment. That's what this shit is about. I'ma troll your bitch ass, and then we gonna talk about George Washington Carver, who was real life Elon Musk before Elon Musk. But you bitch ass niggas will be talking about a Tesla when a brother was on Tuskegee's campus putting a motherfucking twerk in, and y'all call this nigga the peanut butter man.
You know how many
y'all some bitch ass niggas. Facts.
It's so many creations he made just off the peanut. People need to know
Man,
that
that's just that. But you bitch ass niggas been told that this nigga is the peanut nigga. So you don't look, oh, that nigga for peanut butter. What? That's Elon Musk shit. Innovation, inspiration, edutainment, education. That's what it's about. I don't give a fuck about no beats no more. That shit was 10 years. What did that really do? But get me lit. I don't care. I had this motherfucker come to me and tell me, oh, L, you should be focused on the beats. You one of the greatest to ever do it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Right.
It don't matter.
But
that
you can't
shit
be
does
boxed in, though. You can't be boxed in. I mean, like.
But we not boxing in ourselves. We just know, like, bro, I'm not finna be talking about a violin of my mama getting shot in the face. Fuck this violin. It's more serious what matters. God damn it. And we not playing games this year. So when the AKA said they might be saying it, you know, for their thing, but it is a motherfucking serious matter. That was just what 2020 was. And niggas gotta stop playing with people. Because everybody think that somebody not this way or not. You don't know who a person is. You don't know what their endeavors are, their ambitions are, what strives them. You don't know what was in me. Niggas thought Nat Turner was just a regular slave preacher.
And he turned up on their ass.
Yeah, but one thing that he did wrong is the communication. He didn't communicate properly. So he turned up, but what he did wrong was he was trying to put people together, and niggas sold him out. Niggas sold him out, my G. So I'm prepared for the Judas in my circle, because look, we cutting throats. You in my circle, you ain't rocking with me, get the fuck away from me, facts. And I'm not drinking after nobody. I'm not letting no bitch trick me so you could kill me and they say, L, rape some kids. No, you're not going to disparage my name, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm not even drinking this cup because that's how it happened. And a nigga be foaming at the mouth. That's facts, bro.
When you say communication, because I personally feel like social media has like ruined personal human interaction and communication.
That's why Clubhouse is scary, because it restored it. It restored it. You not behind the screen, my nigga. I could talk to you on there and it feel like we all in the same room. That's the voice is so powerful.
Yes.
The power of the tongue is powerful. Speak affirmation. I'm not gonna keep preaching death like Tupac. No, the niggas that's playing with me, they gonna die because I'm gonna be here. We fighting against principalities and the rulers of the darkness and evil in this world. That's what the Bible say, my G. Facts. These niggas goofies. And niggas don't want to die for real because niggas want to get a fucking PS5 or a Lamborghini Urus because you think you that nigga because you want to fuck the bad bitch that was next to the little baby in the section. Nigga, you's a goofy. You betraying your people and you wasting our time. Now,
I feel like social media got a lot to do, especially like with influence and influencing the younger generation, especially. Like they see these niggas living it up. They see these niggas in the club. They see the jewelry. They see the bad bitches, you know, and they want that.
And
they want that instantly.
And the reality is you on the payroll of the white establishment and you really don't got bread like that for real. You cap. You owe Uncle Sam.
That's the reality of it.
You owe the white man. And you can write it off or whatever. And niggas talking all that blah blah the block, blah blah the block, blah the block, blah the block. Man, nigga, when y'all get it, y'all sell it. You in block, you wanna get block acquisition, but you're not teaching block retention. Give it to your kids, but you wanna flip so you could ball and be in a Lamborghini Urus or a Rolls Royce Cullinan. That's selfish, my nigga. Hustle for your bloodline. You a bitch. Facts. This is real. So you niggas want to sit up there and be like, oh, L cap, L this, L that. Okay, you can have any opinion about me you want in the world. But what I want you to do is this. Be the change you say I'm not. Don't sit and troll and be like, oh, nigga, woo, woo, woo.
Because it's so easy to be a different person behind social media.
Bro, these niggas.
You never really know who people are behind social media.
Bro, they're going to see your shit and say, L cap. But I challenge you. When you in your little cave in the wall, or you saying I'm a nobody because you think you're somebody, but really you going to be the last goat killed if I'm the first one. You still a goat, nigga. And you walking our people to the slaughter. I'm not going to be super preachy, but that's how I feel. I'm going to say how I feel. I love pretty women too. I love, I have my weak moments too. But I'm not a dummy. Nigga, I know something wrong. I'm not condoning it. We in the worst position we've been in as a people. We was almost better as slaves. At least we knew the dynamic for real. Now it's some whole other shit. Like, I'm going to smile in your face and I'm going to put policies in place for you never to win. And all these niggas got to pass their babies, including myself, is slavery. As the what? White man giveth, he what? Taketh away. I'm not anti-white. I'm pro-black. I'm not a Pan-Africanist no more. I used to be a Pan-African global supremacist.
Wow.
Pan-African global supremacy. Global supremacy. But I got to looking at that and I started realizing that certain people ain't us. So if you African and you assisting us, it's cool. But if you recognize your ancestors has something to do with the sale and transportation of our people to this land, which subsequently led to us building the greatest nation on planet Earth in the history of the earth, and you don't acknowledge that, you a fuck nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. You a goofy. Matter of fact, you ain't even a nigga. You ain't good enough to be a nigga. Nigga had to be earned. Nigga was earned through motherfuckers getting hung, black women being raped, motherfuckers being whipped, motherfuckers being oppressed.
Free labor.
Niggas is earned. We earned the title, G. Because you had to face that. So if you African, you ain't a nigga. You not us. We are different. And when that check come, which I don't really think they're going to give it, but if it come, you not getting none. You're not going to be over here impersonating yourself as an African American, and your ass is not a part of the solution.
I think no offense to anybody out there, but I do think that they make that very known too. Like, they create a division, between Africans and African Americans.
Bro, if you're an African that is complicit and consents in the transportation of our people by your forefathers, fuck you, and I hope your whole family die. Facts. Because you sold me out. You sold our people out. It's not your responsibility to atone, but it's your responsibility to acknowledge and say, you know what? They was on some bullshit. I can't help what they did, but we love y'all, and let's just try to figure it out. But niggas over here in this elitist ass system, this Akata ass shit. Hey, if you have mainland African and you on some bullshit with our people and you don't recognize that our contributions and you talking about, oh, we different. And I know we used to call y'all African booty scratchers, and that's the division. I get that. But the reality is that it was an infraction made on our people. And everybody in the black community, let me explain something to you this. They pulled us on us this whole time. Oh, niggas we was kings and we was queens. Man, listen, let me explain something to you, bro. It's only one king and one queen. Wasn't no 50 kings. So some niggas was regular niggas that got up out of there. Your great, he might just been a good person that they was hating on and they shipped him up out of there on some hating ass shit. And you can't say we the same because Africa does not have the same level of innovation as far as the African as our people. Look what we did in 400 years and look what happened over there in 400 years. And if we the same people, why they don't got the same level over there? And we know it's modern cities in the continent. We know that it's progression in the continent, but it ain't black America, baby.
It ain't. We created a whole culture.
Wakanda came from America. They ain't talking about no fucking Wakanda. Niggas was. Niggas was talking about Wakanda. But we ain't over there. And they make it to look like the nigga Killmonger was the bogus motherfucker. And they got down on him. And y'all
He was bogus.
How?
How was he not bogus?
How was Killmonger bogus?
He came in there. He was angry. I feel
like he killed them niggas.
He acted out of resentment and bitterness.
Bro, yes, I'm bitter. Cause nigga, if my great grandma, you got her sold and she came over here, got raped, beat, molested, all that. Why wouldn't nigga? That's
And y'all over here living good with the resources.
boom. But what's so crazy is they ain't even living good in real life. They coming over here. How you sell a nigga out and now you trying to get down with him? Cause they made the twerk happen and figured it out. Go to the Bible. Joseph's brother sold him into fucking slavery. And they was coming to him. Cause he rose in that land. Now you gonna refute the Bible, nigga? These niggas is goofy.
But I do feel like, we see like on social media how they try to portray
Man,
Africa.
Slap they ass. Slap them niggas. Facts. Yes, I'm mad. I'm good. I
Why
drive
you
a
mad,
European
DJL?
car. I live in a nice home. I'm wearing a $4,500 jacket. My sneakers $2,200, and I'm not proud of none of it because I had to pay a white man to get it. I had to pay a Frenchman money to honor Dr. King. Facts. Shout out to Virgil Abloh. It's like, bruh, these niggas are enemies among us. And you gonna tell me be quiet and the world too sensitive? Well, let's keep smacking the rash. Facts. I'm prepared to risk my life and career in order to save our people, bro. I'm not gonna push no bullshit on you. If you Christian, if you Muslim, if you Buddhist, if you Jewish, whatever, and you in support of liberating African people, and not African mainland, I'm talking about black people in
period.
this country and abroad that live abroad from the diaspora, I will not lock arms with you. If you're a white person that's a good person and you're 1,000, I will lock arms with you.
I was watching something last night. This is low key off topic, but I was watching something last night. And I just feel like black people still are not citizens of,
We not,
the
bro.
United States.
We not.
We still fighting for that freedom. We still fighting for that justice.
What we gotta fight for? It's over with. You lost, nigga. Y'all lost. If you really think about it, bro, niggas is slaves. The white man brought you here to pick cotton. Let's put this shit in perspective. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just be real. And after that, we could go to some other shit. Let's be fucking real, bro. Cause you got a following and people follow you. They love your perspective. So we gonna keep it a buck. Blacks in this fucking country was brought here to pick cotton, tobacco, rice, all that. Because they found a place that had mineral resources that they could send back to Daddy Europe. What happened is, them motherfuckers got so much money, they got bougie. Said, fuck Daddy Europe. Okay, so now they America. Then a certain part of America started getting more money than the rest of America, and they said, fuck Daddy America. Then a certain part of them got together and say, fuck white people. So they gonna keep snaking each other out. Because whoever getting a sack, this is about money, my nigga.
At the end of the day,
this is about
slavery
money.
was about money.
This is about money. So certain people go get in that position and they gonna get funny acting when they got power, wealth, resources, industry, and they controlling the birth rate. Now, at the time, it was a race. They was trying to get money. So they let niggas populate. So they populated for one purpose.
Money.
No, cotton. That made money.
Right.
So when that stopped, what was niggas really doing? What have we really done here after slavery? We just been begging to be here. But we ain't really doing nothing. Like, no facts. It's what industry was black folks powering? Entertainment. He's like, damn, okay, well,
Sports.
we already got rich. So at this point, it's like, I brought you here to do manual labor. But now the Mexican come and he do that. So what is you here for? I know I done fucked you over. You asking for reparations. I'm not going to pay you because I got down on you. What am I here for? What is the black here for? The black is here for this. Yeah, nigga, I know we don't got nothing. But you owe us. We built the greatest nation in the world. So now it's like that girl that you got a baby with that you don't want to be with. That's what America's looking at us like.
No
it's
cap.
Like, damn,
no
like, you
cap.
just here. Damn, bitch. Like, I done already took you
But
down.
the thing is, black people are the culture, though. Like,
That's
we set the tone.
What's the tone? Entertainment. You don't set the tone in tech? Who is the richest black man in America? We don't know. Who is the richest black man in the world? Most people don't know. It's Dingon Agate. You know what industry he's in?
What?
He's in land. You know where he's from? I think he's from Cameroon. The point is this: average black nigga can't get no money off no mathematical shit, no STEM, no engineering. The real shit that really dictate cultures in this world, we don't have places in.
That's facts.
So why you just because LeBron James could dunk a ball, Jay-Z could rap,
and Obama becoming the president, they make it seem like it's
Obama's
attainable.
a white man.
Yeah.
He's a dark-skinned white man. Facts.
They make it seem like being black and rich is attainable.
Niggas. What did he do for black folks? Healthcare, okay, one. You want to say that? That's it. You have nothing, my nigga.
And that healthcare act is trash.
Bro,
but I just want to make a point real quick.
With ourselves.
Yeah.
We're not saying the real shit, bro. Nigga, you got robbed. You got beat. You got killed. You still in the house of the nigga that did it, but you helped build the house, so you have an attachment. They trying to fuck with you, but it's nothing for you to do no more. So why are you here? You here to, okay, well, nigga, why you here? Shit, might as well tap dance. You might as well rap, motherfucker. Oh, so now you rapping, so you got a little more than the other guy. Bro, the average black man, the unemployment rate in the city of Chicago for African Americans is damn near 90%. EDD saved our people.
What's EDD?
Unemployment saved our people. If you in the streets, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That fed black people. The black church been robbing niggas for years. And if I got a little cousin that want to go to Pepperdine, a Christian Ivy League school, and I'm tithing, and I come to you to get the ability to get a scholarship or some assistance, and you can't help me based off of my record of tithes or missing it, you a fucking traitor to our people. And you deserve to be shot in your face. Facts. And you don't want to realize that. But you know what's going to happen? Sarah Susetti said again. We got to realize that most black people in this country are not going to make it. They're not going to make it. And when I say make it, I mean like COVID is really real, bro. And it's wiping niggas out. And a lot of our people, it's not going to make it. This play that's finna come up is going to be a real filter, if you know what I mean. And a lot of people not prepared for that. That's why I have taken a military posture, because I'm not going to sit here and think that an FL studio going to save me or my family. That's what the real is. And if anybody want to say that L is this, and L is that, and L with money, and L and whatever, you can have whatever indictment you want on me. But I just want to let my information spill out to the world so we can really help people. That's just my...
I like your thought process, though.
Yeah. And we could leave it on somebody's T-shirt as well.
But I love that, because I feel like I feel the same way a lot with what you said about black culture, and like how black people don't really know what the fuck is going on, and they just so lost in a whole nother world, and they focused on the material world when there's so much other shit that's going on in society that is affecting them. Like, we really just smiling through the oppression right now. The government is really just making a... You know how much fucking Jeff Bezos made this year?
Yeah, but Jeff Bezos works with the real establishment of elitist whites. That's it.
Right. But I'm saying our black people are not financially literate. Like, we are lacking in so many areas, but we are controlling the entertainment area.
Why would you know about Master's money? Why would you? I'm just saying. It's a lot of deep shit, bro, that's going on. It's people signing checks that ain't got no money in the account. It's a lot of fuck shit I'm seeing. We in the worst position that we've been ever as a people. Is a dilemma of the ages. And what I'm saying is this. Niggas up here talking about, oh, I'm finna put out projects. And nigga, your ass might not be alive to put out a fucking project. Niggas up here talking about, oh, we doing this. Like, bro, do people not understand that this nigga Trump ain't saying nothing when all he did was talk for 4 years? Actionable items. That's what the fuck is going on. People is moving. And also real shit, bro, I don't care if I lose every relationship I ever develop in music. I'll die a happy man knowing that we gave somebody the information.
Yeah. I appreciate you for spreading your knowledge, though. I think that's so
Yeah, cause I want
needed. That
niggas
is
to.
so needed.
Yeah, bro. You know, I'm not trying to be no Sean King ass nigga, you know, but I do this from the heart.
Yeah.
I'm passionate, bro. You know, this is my ministry. This is how this is how I feel.
Okay.
Uh,
We're going to get back to the topic, though. Is that okay with
go
you?
ahead, shit. You know, I'm a political nigga, man.
I love it, though. We do got to protect our black people and wake them the fuck up.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But social media, I do think it play a part in like people just being distracted on like what's important and the way our mind consume things. Like our mind don't know what's important and what's not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we consuming all of these social media images, like these relationship goals, these career goals, everything, like these mental health goals, and it's taking over. And it's like, where's the balance at? Because people be on social media all day long.
People
And
gotta,
their mental health is being affected, and you don't realize
bro.
that.
You was fried. I mean, we gonna keep going back to people's fried forever.
Mm-hmm.
I think the relationship thing is what we gotta examine, bro. Cause black women gonna have to take a serious look at polygamy. This cheat, this cheating is gonna divide our people, bro. It's gonna keep dividing us. People are, people gotta understand. You know, women outnumber men. We have to take a serious examination of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in this culture, do I think that black women are gonna accept that? No. Do I feel like um, it should be a choice thing, just like pregnancies and just like
So you believe in polygamy, is what you're saying?
I believe in its benefits because I believe that you are already practicing polygamy anyway. You just don't fucking know it because I'm cheating anyway. If I'm fucking 7 girls, I'm already polygamous. I'm just not. I'm just a secret one.
I do be feeling like monogamy is like a hoax sometimes. I'm
It
not gonna
is a
lie.
hoax, bro. In certain situations, two people that come together that's on that type of time, cool. It should be parity in everything. If it's hot in here, turn the AC on. If it's cold, turn the heat on. That's what this shit is about.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is about parity.
Yeah.
If I'm cold, put a jacket
It's
on. If I'm hot,
situational.
it's situational things. And I just think that we living in an era in which, you know, motherfuckers are scared to be hurt. Loyalty is dead. Loyalty is a
Don't
financial
say that. Why would you
achievement.
say that? I feel like
If you
that
listen to
hurts
me,
my feelings
but
because I do have like this fairy tale of like a relationship and like what it's supposed to be.
bro, that's the same thing. A fairy, which isn't real, and a tale, which ain't real. And the tale is at the end, and at the end of that shit is nothing. Because it meant nothing, and that shit is over with. At the end of the day, do I believe that a woman and a man could be together? Yeah, but I think that you got to examine being able to shift the spaces. You have to.
Shift the spaces, which means filling the voice with different women.
Yes, like you have to examine that. And women too. You may have a guy that might not do nothing. You might want to deal with a different guy. And you should be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or at least,
I don't disagree.
I'm saying seriously.
I don't disagree.
You should be able to at least examine that. You know, women are already doing it anyway. They're secretly, I mean, I don't know the male version of it, but, or the female version of polygamy, but they like Nona Darling. No love, darling.
Mm-hmm.
I just think when you having sex with other men, we have to just practice the right, you know what, and we should be fine. Do I want a girl that would be doing that? Absolutely not, because I'm not conscious enough to do that yet. But the reality is, the man is the king and the conqueror, and the woman is the queen. And a woman, in that case, I just feel like she should be upfront in what she wants,
Yes.
and a male should do the same thing. If they can't agree, let that subside and do something else.
I agree. I do think it's situational when it comes down to it, and depend on each person and what they want, in a relationship.
Oh, shit, I'm fat.
But
Fat,
I feel like
cut that out. Cut it out, nigga. No, y'all put it in.
I feel like social media play a big part in like relationships and like having them go wrong because
Social media
everybody in
destroyed
your
them.
business, everybody in your business, you trying to live up to these relationship goals on social media, the relationship advice on social media. Like, what is the happy medium where we
The
come
medium is
to?
like this Clubhouse shit. I've been on here, and black women like, oh, this is heaven for. Oh, they just like, oh, this is heaven for black men, and black women because I could meet a guy and he's the da 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 of this and the PhD of that and the author of this and the pastor of that and the rapper of this and at the end of the day, what you say? Oh, lift up. Okay, like I said, whatever, and the reality of this is them niggas lying, boo boo. And you know that.
Not boo
And the
boo.
chicks is lying too. Everybody's lying to each other. It's all a lust thing. And at the end of the day, it's all about fucking. I
Yeah.
think that social media is a little different in this space because now you could talk, bro. They developed something where you could talk to somebody, so you could schedule your link ups and shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit is, we entering what uncharted territory.
I think so too, because Clubhouse, like we were saying earlier, like it's so personal, and then you get to hear this person's voice, so that make it even more personal. And then, like you said, they about to create direct messages or whatever, so it's about to get really
Bro,
deep.
my brother was just on that. Chase Davis. Shout out to Chase Davis, another legendary producer, who was a pastor in as a well not really a pastor, but he's like essentially like a leader in the faith community of the Hebrew Israelites. So he is a producer as well. So he just was speaking on the app. Y'all heard it. Where he was just talking about, man, I've lost money and stuff, and you hear the passion in his voice because he's hearing what these people saying. He's taking it personal. You know what I'm saying? Because it is personal. So when I yell and shit, when we hearing points and we debating and all that, it's a serious thing that people got to understand. And I just think at the end of the day, I want people under the sound of my voice to understand this. When you got something that's personal like that, it could really affect things negatively. You know, because now if somebody die off this shit because they could actually link up with no problems. That's when we have room for error. And
Right.
I just want to make it clear. Um, um,
But there's room for error on social media, period. People be talking to people on social media. They don't know who the fuck they talking to. Like catfish is very fucking real. People
mhm.
have died off of meeting up with people on social media. Like it's not a fucking game. And I just do like want people to understand like the healthy boundaries that come with it and the fake personas that's on social media because everybody is not who the fuck they say they is.
Well, my thing is this: is that I think that we have to examine Clubhouse because Clubhouse is so inflammatory in its the nature of being able to speak with one another. And I think that um, it may be the most powerful app of all time because you never had a situation where I could talk to you in mass about issues. Like even if you was to go and have a party and a date party or some sort of mixer, you still have music. You still have. You can't fit a bunch of people into a room and you're not talking. You got music. Everybody can't talk to everybody. But when you got everybody in one place and everybody could put messages out and you could all chime in, add, that provides a situation that um, has the ability to change everything. And you know, me and my team that took it over in the
I heard
last
you
3
broke
months,
Clubhouse.
and we gonna keep breaking it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come in and we gonna ask the real question: is TD Jakes a false prophet?
Is
Yes, but that's my opinion. But if you fuck with TD Jakes, you might be on Clubhouse and could defend that point. DJ Nathans is on there right now. Just check, cooking. He at the top of the board based off interaction. They do it off of how much audio streaming. They rank it. People don't know that. He in there cooking, so he must be talking about something. I know Nathans is a dude that's spiritual and understand that shit, could break it down, and he'll love the debates. And that should give that brother his platform where he could come and talk about religion on there or whatever the case may be and give his gems and jewels. Forgiveness is the
Do you
key.
think cancel culture is a real thing in Clubhouse? Because you know cancel culture is something that's very real on Twitter. Black Twitter do not be fucking playing with these people. You know what I mean? Like we will cancel a motherfucker in a second.
Yeah, you're right. Uh,
But Clubhouse, it might be a little different.
it's real because they there. I'm reading on Twitter. I'm talking to you on Clubhouse. Instagram was comments, so I could just turn them off. I don't got to see you. You're not. I'm silencing you. You can't silence me on here. That's crazy. And they're not gonna not leave because you on that 7 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours of engagement, as opposed to Instagram 25 minutes, 2-3 minutes every now and then when you got to check some, 20 minutes consistent use. They're going to win. So my dominance on there is no secret, and I'm extremely happy to people fuck with me on there. Shout out to the brother Mace. Shout out to brother Joe Budden. Shout out to the brother Measy. You know, me and him had a disagreement, but me and that brother made peace. I got nothing but love
I
and
love
respect
it.
for
I
him.
love it.
And at the end of the day, you know, I love to hear intelligent topics. 21 Savage is a gangster rapper, and you can hear him talk about intelligent topics that affect the black community. That's the beauty
It's
of
just a
this.
different like touch, a different reach to people. I really love Clubhouse. Like I'm an
Clubhouse is
advocate
amazing.
per
But
person that uses it. I love
that
it.
in the wrong hands. What Peter Parker says, Uncle in the movie. With what great power comes what great responsibility. So that responsibility, my G,
But I just feel like anybody with a platform on social media, period,
should be on there.
feel like they that bitch though, or
But
that
imagine
nigga.
you're talking to one another. That's what Deborah Adney.
But this is my thing. I just feel like people be hiding behind their social media
Oh, they
platforms.
finna hide. But look, they finna hide for sure. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm letting everybody know who I am. And I'm finna put my picture in the Abbey so they know how I look like currently. And we're gonna stand on this. Bro, I grew up scared, bro. I grew up in fear.
What you mean
No,
scared?
listen, I grew up scary. I grew up in fear of things, not knowing who I am, not knowing what I wanted to bring to the world. And like, me and his brother was having a conversation, you know, and he was speaking to me in regards to the situation I had with the other brother about me being a certain way historically when it comes to conflict. And my thing is this: at some point, you got to stand up. How long are we gonna sit down? Like, that's just how I feel. I'm tired of conforming. I'm tired.
Me too.
I'm tired. That's why Kanye West like, yo, I'm just leaving it alone. I'm gonna sell shoes. I might do occasion like niggas in music ain't even eating for real. If you a producer, bro, and you understand my voice, listen to this. If you worked on three people's projects, Polo G, let's say G Herbo and Lil Durk. Let's do the top three. And you get 4 songs on each of these dudes' projects. They gonna say you a top producer of the year. Woo, you gonna be cooking. But let's just say you a young producer. Let's say they be generous so she can give you 5,000 a track. Let's say you have 4 tracks on there per album. That is 20,000 per album. That is 60,000 in total. You got to pay your lawyer, and half of that you only got a front end and back end. That only translates to $30,000 if you're on 3 of the biggest producers' albums, 3 of the biggest artists' albums in the world. You still broke. You can't make no money. Now that's just your fee. You may get a royalty, but what's the odds? That's the lottery. So you still broke. That's why I'm not producing no more. Now if you getting let's say you getting $50,000 a track. 50 times 4 is what, 200,000. 200 times 3 is 6. 6, half of that is 3. 300,000, my G. You're not even NBA salary. That's the problem. It's not worth it. I want to get into a space in which we encourage people to win. Niggas want to know how I'm eating, not rap.
Damn.
That's
Well,
fact.
that's real though. I mean, I don't know personally because I'm not in the industry
I
personally.
mean, that's just
But
facts. Like,
I've always heard that like, rappers not making the money that y'all think they making. You know
no,
what I
but the
mean?
artists eating from shows.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
eating from shows because if you popping
But
and you got,
COVID really,
bro,
really
COVID.
intercepted that.
Bro, I mean, look, you said it before me. COVID just fucked y'all money up.
Yeah.
Now you can't tour. So where your money gonna come from? Not one of this. I'm talking about arenas. Arenas, my G. Like you in a position where you like losing on.
I feel like artists don't talk about that. Like they don't.
Because
They don't.
do you want to?
They don't express that publicly, especially on social media. They
Because
don't
do you want to
express they downs. They always express they ups.
But you gonna hear it on Clubhouse when at that 3 o'clock in the morning hour when they see. And you know what? That's a topic I'm gonna save it in my notes.
Do that right now before you forget.
Will rappers? This is how my process goes. Will rappers go broke because shows stopped from COVID. So this is how my process is, guys. So just to give you, so I save it, and as I think of good ideas, I have it on there. I go on there and I consult with the team. We launch it. I want to make it more risque or more like clickbaited. Your favorite rapper will be homeless because of COVID.
Gee, that shit is crazy. And like when you put that into perspective, like everybody that is watching these people via social media because they have
But look,
no
the big
access
guys
or
ain't
no
gonna.
proximity to people, and they're watching them through social media, and they feel like they connected to this person, and they feel like this person is who
Watch
they
this.
really say they is,
You're
and it's
right.
not that.
The big guys not gonna feel it. It's the guys that got $50,000 a month in bills and $40,000. They got bills like at $50,000 a month that they're hemorrhaging money, and the streaming ain't bringing enough money. It's a weird road, and when you get to that point, you pop, and then you're gonna see some of your favorite rappers literally calling a label and telling a label, da, 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 da. And then the question becomes, just like the American auto industry, will the labels bail out black artists?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Another question.
But one last thing before we wrap this whole thing up, I just want to feel like what is the effect of social media on mental health and your own identity, because you can get so lost in the world of social media and you can have your own fake persona or whatever the fuck you create on social media, but like where is the mental health at, the mental health component, because people be having low self-esteem when it comes to comparing themselves to other people who are living this life or what you think they're living, and comparison is the thief of all joy. And I feel like that affects your mental health when we compare ourselves.
Gotta compare yourself. Comparison, like you said, that's a great. I'm still that. So look, it's hard when you hear me say this shit on Clubhouse, nigga. I got it from her. But the reality is this, man.
I don't know who that's from.
It's lit. Well, look, when you say that we live in a society. Look, I'm gonna tell a story, man. I feel like all black elementary schools and grammar schools should be burnt to the fucking ground.
Oh wow.
Not with the kids in it. I grew up.
Why you feel like that?
I'm gonna tell you, bro. I grew up in Chicago. We had a thing back in the day called the Iowa test and the ISAT.
Yeah, I took that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, if you took an Iowa test, you an old motherfucker now. So
Hold on now. Don't be telling my
old.
age.
We Iowa test old. Well, look, the fact is this. As a kid, they would have things like at the end of the year, you get on there, your teacher come with the roll, and you in third and fourth grade, and she'll say, Timmy, Timmy, you gotta think the scale. You had 10 was the highest you could get, 1 was the lowest you could get. So you had to have over a 5 in both to pass to the next grade. So you might have Timmy might have had a 6 in math and a 5 in reading and just passed. And they announced the results in front of the whole class to embarrass you. So you might say, Tamika, you had a 9 in reading and 2 in math. You got to repeat your grade. You would see black people crying, black kids crying. That's mental health, my nigga. When you got a situation where you got black parents that had black teachers that you might have been acting up, and your parent come in and whoop your ass in front of the whole class.
Mental health.
Y'all just think that if you bro, like for real, that might have fucked you up. That might have got you so fucked up where you started gangbanging because you was embarrassed.
Trauma.
When it's to the point where they reading your fucking test results in front of people, it's comparison. So if our leaders was doing this, if you said follow the teacher, and the teacher up there saying, hey, Timmy, you got a 90, you got an 80, you got a 30, nigga, you already feel like you ain't shit. That gotta stop.
Yeah, I agree.
That's real talk, bro. Black school, that's another one I'm finna do. Black K through 8 schools should be burnt to the fucking ground. I love the fact the kids in the home, at least they not getting shitted on. And granted, on the flip side, those schools were safe havens for certain kids. So
some kids don't eat. And they go to school, they eat.
Man, I know certain kids in the school that if you don't pay the lunch fee. Oh, and another thing
They
too.
put you on Front Street.
They put you on Front Street. Oh, you got to come out of line because your mama ain't pay that fee. That's
that
some
shit
bullshit.
fucked
But
up.
y'all don't want to talk about that though.
Yes.
Real shit. The teachers fucking each other, failing certain kids.
Okay, y'all.
Like, real talk, bro. Like, I'm just being real, bro.
I appreciate it.
Bro, they promote the athletes. They don't let them go to class, but the kid just going, oh, he gotta go. But a nigga like Derrick Rose, let's put him out there. Everybody say it was slow and all that. I love the brother's ascension. I love how he talk now. He talk.
You know what I love about Derrick Rose?
Let me get the point out.
Go ahead.
A nigga like Derrick Rose, Simeon didn't hold him to an academic standard. And that's why they cheated for that nigga. Because they knew that he was going to go somewhere. And I love it. You know what? Push that nigga through. They cheat for their people. You see that scandal all the man? Get that nigga to the top. Facts.
They paying for their kids to go to college and shit.
Y'all want to go and pay for your daughter to go to USC, then we going to make sure Derrick Rose go to NBA, bitch.
Yeah.
And I support that message fully. But have the parity. Don't fail the other kid that needs to go to Clark Atlanta, but you won't push the same thing because you want Bulls tickets, nigga, because you know where he going.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fuck shit. Them niggas need to be held accountable for that.
Like I said when we first started this episode.
Y'all know that shit real.
This man is
they
crazy.
Cheating for
but
these
you making
niggas.
valid points, though. I really appreciate all of your perspectives and all of your insight. I really do appreciate it.
And you know, I'll come back again. If them motherfuckers ain't put 2 bullets in my ass yet.
Don't say that. Do not say that.
Hey, look, I'm speaking out against some
I have a question,
people.
though. Would you post your bitch on social media?
Absolutely not. Because I believe in military silence when it comes to my personal life. Like, it's no way you can.
But people post their money, people post their mama, people post their job, people post their gifts. But y'all don't want to post your relationship. I don't get that.
I don't post nothing that got to do with the internal details of my home.
How do you feel about people that do that, though? Like,
I feel like you're making yourself susceptible to invasion, violence, and quite frankly, death. Because what happens, like right now, Lil Baby just had a situation with his baby mother.
Mm-hmm.
Now, somebody may be preying upon that woman because she got to deal with that strife on the public stage. That's what we're
That's the fucked
about.
up part. Like you said last night on the phone, the power of a DM.
The power of a DM. DM made me rich.
It goes far.
Listen, bro. I don't want to be the number one nigga. Like a lot of niggas say, man, instead of talking about black people, he should be focused on being the number one producer. Knock it off. I don't care about your puppet positions. Because when I die, and when I'm here in 50, 60, 70 years from now, y'all say, man, the brother L stood for something, and your ass was just the nigga that made beats that they don't talk about anymore because music's evolved.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here forever. When they preaching about me and talking about me in a church sermon or a school classroom because we live forever through our ideologies, philosophies, and opinions, then I know that I have accomplished my purpose in this life.
Period. At the same time, he said,
Achievement, bro.
Don't box him in. Don't box nobody in, though. Yeah.
Listen, bro.
It's about purpose.
Listen, bro.
It's about purpose.
Listen, bro. I don't give a fuck. We preach achievement around anybody I'm around. Whether you a nigga, whether you a fucking girl or whatever, if you're not doing something in your life on the highest level of whatever you doing, your ass is playing yourself. I don't give a fuck what you do. Be the best at it, bro. Niggas don't understand that. Niggas be talking about a lot of other shit, but ain't accomplishing nothing. We have achieved in America as black people as far as building, but we have not achieved in America as far as healing.
Yes.
We hurt, my nigga.
Very.
We hurt because I
feel like we're very angry and we're very bitter and we resentful.
Bro, we should
very
be
much
that,
so.
We should be that way. Why wouldn't we be bitter? What's your last name?
First of all, let me come over here.
What's your last name?
Talking about my government. Hold on.
What's your friend?
Bell. And it's not a black last name, I'm sure. My last name is Bell.
It's English.
Exactly.
Who is Bell to you?
Alexander Bell, he created the fucking phone. So I'm sure it's
No,
a
no.
white.
I'm saying who is Bell to you? Oh, you saying
I'm
exactly?
sure it's a white man.
You don't look like that. That's unorthodox. It is insane to have a name of an Englishman. But you know how you got that name?
Slavery.
Boom. You reminded every day of why the fuck you should be mad.
You know what? He just gave me a reality check. And we finna wrap this thing the fuck up because we've been
Oh, it's all
DJ
good.
L know he can talk his ass
Bro,
off,
I'll
but
be
I
talking to.
appreciate
I got another
him.
2 hours. Y'all want to do
I
something?
appreciate him and his
I'll come
perspective so
back.
much.
I'll come back.
You got to come back for episode 2, but part 2. But I do appreciate you, and if you got anything you want to ask me, go ahead, do that.
What is your stance on Martin Luther King and his wife and her understanding his infidelity and being able to stay down?
Honestly, as a woman, I never understood women who can do that. Like my feelings would be so hurt where I couldn't accept you cheating on anybody. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you stand for. But at the end of the day, you're betraying me. So I always had this standpoint about Martin Luther King and like anybody who has stood for social justice, but also cheating on their wife at the same time. Like I just feel like there's a contradiction there because how can you be this man to the public, but in private you treating me like this? You know what I mean? So with Coretta, I really do think she was a strong woman, though, especially in those times. Like, she had to hold him down because it was a whole different
This man
purpose.
put
It was
his
a whole
fucking
different
life on the
purpose.
line.
Exactly. It was a whole different purpose to their relationship. It wasn't just love. It was deeper than that.
Yeah, and that's powerful that
Yeah.
you understand that because dude was risking his life. Even though I feel like he was an agent.
But he was cheating with white bitches.
You say he was cheating with white. You know what? You know what's funny though about that? It's like that's a big fuck you, right? It's like
a huge
yeah,
fuck
I'm
you.
gonna fuck your bitch. Like black power. Like I'm with all that. Like you know what? And we gotta understand. We gotta let young niggas come
We
in.
got to get you back on for a Black Power episode.
Bro, and it ain't, it's like you gotta understand one last thing. You gotta let young people have the opportunity to give you insight.
Yes.
Like I'm getting insight from younger niggas that ain't got my position, and I
Yes.
take it and I embrace it.
Because you know why? Because as cliche as it sounds, the future belongs to children, and it belongs to the kids and the teenagers and
These
Generation
old
G.
niggas, they finna die.
Yes.
What Frederick Douglass
Yes.
say? It is easier to build new children and repair broken men. These niggas over with, man.
Yes.
Hey, listen, man. These niggas dead and stinking.
That's
They
why we
washed
have to
up.
restore our people and let people understand like what's important and what's not, especially when it comes
And
to
look,
consuming
let me
things.
say one thing, bro. Like the nigga Stokely Carmichael, Kwame Ture, legend. He the one that told Dr. King, hey, bro, niggas don't fuck with you, my G. Facts. They was fucking with dude that was
Malcolm
up
X.
there with them glasses talking about getting up out of here. You need to change what you talking about. A nigga's gonna be like, you was a bitch ass nigga.
But you know,
So
before
you know what happened?
Before Martin died, he was really getting on that
Yeah,
though.
because he listened to his little nigga. That's why I say niggas like John Lewis was coon ass niggas because they got mad. Listen, let me show you how power worked, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of it. You had SNCC, the student in college, the student nonviolent court commission or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. You had Stokely Carmichael was in that shit, and John Lewis. Stokely, man, get the fuck out of here, dude. You talk about just walk with your head high and get slapped with the vanilla wafer in your face, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck you talking about? Because Stokely Carmichael came with the knowledge. He got and infiltrated that movement in the South from Howard University and went and told Dr. King. First, he started out as a driver. He was like, okay, this Dr. King, I'm going to get up on dude and I'm going to tell his ass, fam, you tweaking. So he got in. Got dude the fuck up out of there, and he never let it go. Even at his funeral, what's the guy named Bill Clinton talk about it could have went Stokely's way, but it went his way. And our Sigmas, y'all should bang on him for that. If you a motherfucking Sigma and you hearing that this white man was an honorary Sigma talk about Stokely Carmichael like that, y'all some fuck niggas. And that's not indicative of all Sigmas, because y'all hold shit down. But at the end of the day, y'all gonna let this white man that y'all letting y'all honorary y'all fraternity bang on Stokely Carmichael, who got up on Dr. King and told him, hey, bruh, I'm in these streets.
Stop turning the other cheek.
I'm with Elijah Muhammad and them, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get up with them because your ass tripping. So Sigma's bang on him for that. Facts.
You know what?
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I love all the points that
man.
DJ L has made during
And watch what happened. When he started listening to Stokely and say, hey, this driver nigga know what the fuck he talk about.
He changed.
And he
but guess what? He got killed right after that.
Yeah.
Right after that.
And he in interviews with Dr. King right next to him. And they said, Stokely, you agree? And he like, man, I don't agree. His ass tripping. This is my big homie. His ass needs to get a grip on fucking reality. And at the end of the day, he was like, you know what? I fuck with what Stokely's talking about. And I fear I've integrated people into a burning house. And then when he started talking about that check, they hit his ass in the head with the chopper.
Period. DJ L, what can we find you at on social media?
Find me on 79th Street, nigga. Find me in the Jacks, nigga. No. Find me on the Kid DJ L. I'm finna dare to change my name, but it's THAKID DJ L. On Clubhouse, Saint L. I'm a motherfucking saint. My middle name Lewis, Saint L. Cause nigga, I'm putting on. And this shit, I don't even care no more, man. Just support black businesses, support everything, support this woman shit.
Thank you.
She's a queen. You niggas is fuck niggas. God bless the streets. Free bands forever.
This nigga's crazy. But I love him and I love his perspectives and I appreciate him. But y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Diamond Dosage podcast.
And Kevin Hart, you're not funny.
And Kevin Hart, you're not fucking funny. I agree with DJ L on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Follow
Your daughter
me.
not a hoe.
Your daughter not a hoe. Follow me on Twitter at Diamond, the Dosage brand, and follow me on Instagram at Diamonds Dosage. Y'all niggas know what the fuck is up. Thank you, DJ L, once again for coming.
God bless the streets.
Period.